So just shy of the 955 level and 937.75 is the next level down if we can find sellers. But so far, continuing to find buyers in this market. And if we can get the scoop will be 984 to 25.01. Ones would be about 30 points, a little less than 30 points if we can get the scoop up. So just looking to see if buyers can continue to show up and give us the scoop up or not. And let's see if we can get some buyers to pop up here or not. All right, we're about 30 seconds away from a clean close below the 9 EMA though. So let's see if we can actually get the clean close. Fighting sort of red to green on the candles. Let's see if we can find some buyers to take us up to the pre-market highs. 25.025 takes us up to the pre-market highs. And there we have it. Absolutely beautiful price action, continuing to show us that we have strength. 3 seconds here, 2 seconds, 1 second. And there's a clean close below the 9 EMA. So to complete the lowercase h pattern, we need 955.97. And finding some sellers there. And a nice lowercase h completion. And got to that first level that we were looking for, which was that 55 level. And let's see if we get some buyers to come in and keep walking this up or not. All right. Usually anytime we get these little baby cells off of the open, once the buyers step in, it can get us above that lower Keltner. We get that nice walk up. So 77 up to 112. Give you a 35 point move between the Keltners. Just looking to see if there's enough buyers to get us up there. But we got through that first little level, 955.98, but we kind of consolidated across that level for quite some time this morning, from about 4 to 7, so about 3 hours of consolidation before we got a nice little pop up. So just looking to see if we can continue to consolidate at this level. If we can get above the 991, looking for that move to the upper Keltner, and then from there, the move all the way up. And a nice little bounce off of the lowercase h completion. And we breached the 9 EMA, so that invalidates our move down. We need another clean close below the 9 EMA to believe in a move down. So let's see if we can get up to the, for me, I would be looking for a rejection off the upper Keltner for a move down. All right, if you're trading scoops up, we'll see if we can get up to that upper Keltner. It's about 35 points up if we can get the scoop to the upside here. All right, two clean closes below the 9 though, so just want to be careful on entries, keep a tight stop. But let's see if we get buyers to keep walking us up here. And if you took that, you got 978 to 993. You didn't get your full 20 points on the scoop up. You had enough, still had some selling pressure there, folks. And finding some sellers to push us down. And boom, nice extension there. And so the levels we were looking for, we got both of them that we called out, the 955 and the 937. So just got down to right about that volume weighted average price at 927. Let's see if that's enough of an area for buyers to step in and take us up to those pre-market highs. Twenty-five points up there. And a nice reversal back up there, folks. Again, a breach of the 9 EMA. So we'll need yet another clean close to believe in a move down. Let's see if we can actually get a scoop up 962 to 25006. It'll be a 40-point move if buyers can step in and give us the scoop up. Let's see if we can get it. Be very, 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 very ruthless with your stops, though. Fighting with this 9 EMA. We're 13 minutes into the window here, folks. Overall, red candles stronger than green and fighting with the 9. Just can't seem to get the scoop this morning to the upside. Hopefully you got your stops very ruthlessly short. Okay, folks? And sellers here, folks. And again, getting right back down to that volume weighted average price. Let's see if we can find some buyers that like that price level or not. And a nice bounce off of that volume weighted average price. 40 points up there on that VWAP bounce. Look at that. Look at that. So that basically lets us know that volume weighted average price was a level that people liked. It's right where we found the pop in the pre-market right at 4 a.m. Got the same kind of move, 930 all the way up to 990, a 60-point move in the pre-market, and getting basically the same here, 920 to 980, a 60-point move up. And just looking to see how much further we can take this up, folks. If we head to the pre-market highs, it'll take us to 25.025.50. And if you caught the scoop here off of the lower Keltner, you got your 48 to 68. Well, really, 53. We need 70. Yeah, you needed 53 to 73. So you got your 20 points right there off of that lower Keltner. All right. So that move off the volume weighted average price was enough momentum to get us through that lower Keltner for the 20. Okay. And now just looking to see if that middle Keltner serves as resistance, but we are. And a big rejection there off of the blue Keltner. So looks like the Bears are winning out here this morning. You had to be really quick on your trade to the upside. All right. No trades for me. My setup is usually rejection off that upper Keltner. So we need to see price action get up there and reject. Maybe it happens a little bit later on in the day. Give me a nice triangle down. But as it stands currently, no trades for me. Did pick up a couple of dollars in the Fidelity account. I think right now we've closed, let's see, 6,400 in the Fidelity account. And that was off the lowercase h, roughly. And a nice candle down. We gave back the entire 60 points of the previous candle. All right, so let's see if we can get a clean close below the 9 EMA again, because we did breach it. So we need a clean close below the 9 EMA to actually believe in this. And 11 minutes here till the 10 a.m. candle. All right. Usually when we've breached the volume weighted average price, I'm looking for an equidistant move from above to below. Uh, Still no entry for me. I needed to get up to that yellow Keltner for me to want to be in the trade. So didn't take the rejection of the blue Keltner. I know some folks do trade the lowercase h there. Only one real scoop to the upside. You had to be really quick on your entry to actually get that scoop. And continuing to hold that volume weighted average price, folks. So now just looking to see how much further we can actually walk this price action up. And continuing to find strength. NVIDIA showing a little bit of weakness off of the open, but it just seems like that's basically been the pattern. You find just a few profit takers off of the bell, and then buyers step in to continue the rally. So let's see if we can actually get up to the upper Keltner or not, but finding some real strength in the upward candles. Let's see if we can get a clean close above the 9 EMA here. And let's see if we can get our pop to the upper Keltner. But there was a second entry there for your scoop up, 937 and 977. That's a 40-point move up off of the lower Keltner. And a nice sort of secondary entry there. Let's see if we can actually, maybe the next candle get a clean close above the 9 EMA or not. Looking for a move to the pre-market highs now that we found just a little bit of momentum. And let's see if we can actually move up here. But like I said, following a pretty predictable price action, and that pretty predictable price action is few sellers off of the open and then buyers step in. So we sold down about a point on Nvidia. So if Nvidia can walk back up to 185.55, we're going to see exactly the same price action as yesterday, where we break above the pre-market highs and just keep going. So just looking to see if that's what we can actually get here today. And we've had pretty much up 2.9%, down 0.6, up full percent here on the day. So looking also for maybe a move to the upper Keltner even on the daily as well. But my entry will be at that upper Keltner for a triangle down if we can actually get up there. But a beautiful move, 897 to 997, a 100-point move to the upside off of the low of day, folks. So continuing to find buyers, you just need to be patient to let the profit takers go ahead and have a little snack at the open. And then boom, we're just seeing full-blown price action to the upside, big candles, and 30 seconds here, 30 seconds away here from a clean close above the 9 EMA. And look at that pop, folks. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now let's just see if we can get this clean close. For me, we're very close to the pre-market highs, so we'll likely look for the price action to extend a little bit, and then we'll look for the scoop down. We'll see if the price action can extend. We did get a clean close above the 9 EMA, so let's see if it can extend to the pre-market highs and beyond. And then if it comes back down, I'll be looking for a scoop down, but not rushing into a trade right now. Got a lot of momentum to the upside. Like I said, over 100 and 105 points to the upside here since the low of day. Perfect. And just looking for that move to the pre-market high and beyond. All right, which is why I didn't take the scoop down as of yet. Want to see us get to the 25.025 level. And the reverse lowercase h should get us there to 25,020.44. And let's see if we can actually find that move for an extension there. 25,025.50 gets us above that pre-market high. So let's see if we can find some buyers to take us there. Maybe we get it there in the 10 a.m. candle. But now two clean closes above the 9 EMA. So just looking to see how much further the buyers can take us up. All right. Kind of makes sense. We're starting to find a couple of buyers here off of the low of day on NVIDIA. Same thing on Tesla. Really just pretty textbook price action every morning. Couple of profit takers, and then the buyers come in to take us even higher. Apple's still about $9 off of pre-market highs. And we're almost at our move here. And let's see if we can actually break through. 51 seconds here till the 10 a.m. candle. And looking for a breakthrough here. Let's see if we can hold the upper Keltner and break the pre-market highs. 30 seconds here. No trades for me yet, but starting to look like an area I might be interested in if we can get up to the pre-market highs, extend up, and then find a few profit takers at those levels. And there's the extension above the pre-market highs. And now just looking to see how much further the price action can actually take us. Looking for an extension all the way to all-time highs if we can get it. Really just looking to kind of recover a big drop that we had. So we're about 300 points away from the highs where we had the drop on Friday. So just looking to see if the price action, there's enough buyers to get us back up there. Just kind of shaking off the Chinese tariff jitters. All right. That's going to do it for our trading window here. Unless we got a one-on-one, folks, we'll see you back at the desk, same time, same place tomorrow. But from 898 to 998 to 031, it's 170 points off of the lows. So a nice hold of the volume weighted average price and literally a straight line up here. So we've kind of broken all of the previous levels to the left. So if we do kind of take a look here, the next level up is really about 100 points up, the 25,097 level. We are finding buyers here in excellent form, continuing to move us up to even greater heights. All right, folks. Nice, simple price action to trade. Once we got the clean closes above the 9 EMA, we got that reverse lowercase h up. Your entry really should have been on that lower Keltner, and that lower Keltner gave you 937, really 100 points up from that lower Keltner. Okay, nice hold of that lower Keltner for 100 points up if you're trading up. All right, and that's going to do it here for our trading window, folks. Unless we got a one-on-one, we will see you on the workshops today. Trade responsibly, keep your stops ruthlessly short, and when you are getting paid, allow those trades to pay you 20 points plus. All right, take it easy, everybody.